Hi, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 7. And my special guest today is LadybirD Loves, Miss Lisa.
I'm very special. Special. Sorry.
Hi, Connie. Can you hear us and see us okay?
Welcome in, Connie. Very keen member of staff you have there, Miss Crystal. Please leave a comment in the chat. I can't. Please be sure to like this video. I can't until I come out of here and then go backwards, and then I'll think about liking it. It depends what the special guest does. So, Crystal, what have you been up to this week so far? We're only on Tuesday, but, 2 days in, a lot can happen.
Well, I've been working on the beaded shawl, and I ran out of beads, so I had to order more.
Oh, I know that scenario. How are you finding doing the beads?
It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's fairly easy. I think I'm on row like 14 out of 31. So
good girl. Good girl. And is it a case of you're only doing the beads in one particular part of your shawl, or are you doing it throughout the entire lot?
I was doing it throughout, and then I realized that some of them were getting hid. So I actually have it right here. Hold on.
Hidden beadies, but when you move, they're on show. You'll see them. Look at that. Make yourself big. Let's have a look. Make yourself big. Mrs. Crystal, make yourself big so we can see properly.
How do I do that? Go back to the first one or what?
No. If you hover over your video, your bit, there's 3 dots in the top right corner. There you go. She's okay. Good girl. Oh, look at the beadies. Oh, look at her go. You're doing good, girl. Yeah. This is your first time doing beads?
Yeah.
Yay! Are you enjoying it?
I really like it. I just went out, but...
And she was so dubious about doing it. See, now I've got the beading bug. After Ingrid and I finished the poncho, that was it. I'm like, okay, let's get beads for everything.
Hi, Tracy.
Welcome in, Tracy. Yeah, she's doing good.
And it's actually out of the shawl that I designed myself, so it makes it even more special.
Are you doing a tutorial as you go?
No. The one I want to do for the tutorial is Hobby's Horizon Cakes, and I gotta at least get the yardage down first. So
okay, so that's a good alpha tester for you to see if it works well. Good girl. With the ponchos, I did mine with my yucky beads, and I only did it with those beads because I was gifted 4 tubes of them. And like you, I found out I'm out of beads. I've got to order some more. So I went and ordered another 3 lots. Wasn't enough. I needed to order another 4 lots on top of that, and in the end it was over 3,000 beads. Ridiculous.
Well, hi Rebecca.
Hey Rebecca.
Now these solid rows right here, I probably won't put the beads on, but these open ones like this, I will. So I learned very quickly that certain rows don't need them, certain rows do.
Yeah, we because we both did the same poncho that you did of Bag of Days. Only neither Ingrid nor I like tassels. We're not tassel fans, and we thought, well, if we bead it, it's going to help weigh it down anyway. But doing it on the netting was going to be ever so slightly too complicated to work out mathematically. So it was just, no, we'll do it on the solid rows, as it were, the two that make the solid around, or a square, whatever you want to say, and leave the netting available. But we both did sparkly wool as well. So it was a case of extra sparkles. We like sparkles.
Now on this row, I figured out to put the bead in the actual stitch and not like in the right there instead of the top of the stitch before I finish the double crochet.
I'm just amazed you're doing so well for someone that hasn't ever beaded before, and you're enjoying it, which was the main aim. It's getting out of the comfort zone and giving something a go, and you've done brilliant. Well done.
Well, you had a good tutorial to do it by, so.
I know. I mean, thank you. Welcome in, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people do the thread-on version first with the beads. I couldn't do that with the wool that I was using because it was permanent. And when I say yarn bath, I mean like you get about a meter of the yarn and you're fine. Anything past that, the entire lot is like spaghetti junction. It's ridiculous. Every scheme. So I had to find an alternative, and that was a way that came up thanks to Miss Ingrid. And I'm like, oh, this is way easier. And then of course, if you don't know how many beads you're using, you do that as you go anyway. Whereas if you've got a thread on, you're buggered.
Well, the beads that I ended up ordering here in the U.S., they were only $1 for 200. I don't know what that converts to.
How consistent are they, though?
They're fairly about the same size. I never had one where I couldn't put the steel hook through, and the shipping was $2.99 for the initial one, and every bag of beads you ordered after that, it was greatly discounted. So I ordered 800 more beads, and I'm going to try to use them sparingly. So
800.
Yeah.
800. You know, the further out you go on your shoulder, wider it gets, the more beads you need.
I know.
Like literally, there's me saying we used over 3,000 on our ponchos. Just those last two rows, just the last two, was 1,600 beads.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I did find out one of my neighbors has a bunch of seed beads that she don't need, so I can always get some from her if I need some more.
No. It's, you can't use them. Oh, I might be able to use them. I think I can use them in my crochet, maybe. Please. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, though. There's so many people that have just blatantly turned around and said, I'm not trying it. I don't want to try it. It's too difficult. I can't be bothered with learning something new. And it's such a shame that sometimes we all get stuck in a rut, and it's, no, this is my comfort zone. This is how I like it. This is how it's going to stay. And, you know, I just want to give those people a hug and give them my germs. But if you can get out of your rut and try something new, you never know, you may just find another skill that might enhance a skill that you already have. It's great. Oh, bless your heart, Matthew.
Sorry to hear that, Matthew. But I'm glad we're making you smile.
Yeah, let us know what's making you smile. We'll try and do more of it. Try. I'm very trying. Exactly, Brenda. Exactly.
That is true, Brenda. And I am the type of person that will try anything new in crochet. Maybe not knitting so much, but crochet, yes. I'm not scared to try something new and different in crochet at all. So.
And you're proving it, and I think it's amazing that so many people are giving it a go, and that was our whole aim. It was, I got inspired by Gina because Knitting Turnpike puts beads on so many of her shawls, and they just go from a beautiful shawl to something beyond exquisite. But I've never seen it within, not never, but it's rarely seen within the crochet community, very rare. And I thought, well, why can't we do something like this? And it was just absolutely brilliant timing. And if Ingrid hadn't gotten sick when she did, we would have had it out sooner. But literally the day that we dropped the challenge, Distinctive Crochet said, I've literally just finished a beaded garment that I wanted to do a tutorial for, and I was going to bring it out today. And I'm like, my God. So we did it. We did it in good time.
Well, do you want to go ahead and ask the first question?
Anybody ready for Would You Rather? Connie's like, would I rather be here or be somewhere comfortable away from Lisa's voice? I've been through this already. Okay, so with Would You Rather, and we're going to Crystal first because, you know, it's her channel. You can only pick one or the other. There's no in between. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. It's one or the other. Full stop. Okay? Okay. So let's presume everybody in the room has children. Okay? Even if they're fur babies. Let's pretend everybody's got children. So, would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
I would have to say future.
Why?
I guess to know if I ever had children.
See, for me, that'd scare me. I'd be like, into the future? No, I might have bred some right weirdos. I don't want to go anywhere near that. Let's go in the past. Welcome in, Crystal's mummy. The past and meet my ancestors, says your mum. There you go. You're avoiding your mum. That's what it is. You said the future to avoid your mum. I get it now. I get it. Rebecca says the ancestors. Why are people choosing the choice they're doing? I mean, Crystals, let's just see if I've had children by going there. I mean, what happens if you didn't have children? Yes, let's go to the future and see my grandchildren. You zoom off and you're lost because you never did. You're just wandering the time continuum in a oblivion of fart gas. I don't know. Go in the future to see what life will be like years later, like vehicles, homes, etc. But you're there to see your ancestors, but in the future, not to see the architecture and the technology. If there's still an Earth left, let's face it.
Yeah.
Connie, the past, the future will be a crazy time. Things were much more simple in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know back in my day, before phones and internet, life was so much more simple. There was one phone for the entire street. And you'd have the neighbour knocking on your door, going, your Auntie Mavis is on the phone. Oh, okay. You get your coat on, you run up the street and answer your neighbour's phone because it's your Aunt Mavis. I haven't got an Aunt Mavis, I'm just giving it as an example. You love genealogy, and that is why you chose the past. Tracy loves her history. Go to the future, see what I'm like. I love history. Kids may be robots. You're breeding robots, Connie. There's something desperately wrong. Too many chips. That's what it is. Too many chips. To see how they would be living and how they turn out. That's why I don't want to go into the future. I wouldn't want to know how they turn out. It's like, you've had genes from me, and I know where mine came from. Ugh. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Anyway. Okay, there you go. We've got our answers. We've got our answers, Miss Crystal. I have to say,
all right, so I'll ask the next question. And mine are not would you rather. Mine are just regular. I swallow cum. Hello, welcome in.
Yeah, Connie, you need to kind of get rid of some people. Have a little bit of a quicker trigger finger. Get rid of some people. Going to the future, you would meet the aliens ruling the world. I don't think there's going to be any world left, Tammy. Only because the way things are now, a lot of struggles. And it's only going to get worse. We're just destroying everything. I think now, I didn't used to exactly, but I think now, as much as I would love to have been a mum, I don't think I could do that to a child. I don't think I could bring them into a world that is so messed up and destroying itself with no no guilty conscience, couldn't care less attitude. I couldn't do that to a kid. I don't think I could. Connie, Crystal, please tell your staff. Connie, please get a faster trigger finger. That's what you are here to do. Please.
I got
There's a lot of them out and they will be back. Watch out. Sorry, Crystal.
It's okay. Okay, so that one's gone.
One down. They'll be back, I can promise you.
Yep.
Just not with that
All
name.
right, so the next question. Do what?
Give she question. Gimme. I'm scared.
Who was your childhood actor or actress crush?
I've got two, but you're not going to know either of them because they're English. So, I could come out with all sorts of names and you'd be like, okay. So I'll keep them to myself because there's no point me telling you. One was male, one was female. Ta-da! There you go. Oh no, I'll tell you one. I can tell you one that I know you'll know. Not my biggest crush when I was a kid, but he was up there. And that was Jordan from New Kids on the Block.
Okay.
Because that was my day, my day.
My mom says we may know them. Give it a go, Lisa. We do like a lot of British stuff, so
you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know them. One of them is Neil Morrissey. If you don't know him, then I ain't gonna pick up the second one. See who? See? They're not from movies. Patrick Swayze. There's a scene in Dirty Dancing that I'm sure every girl knows. When he is teaching Baby on the stage of the opposing resort, and he's topless, and they're turning, and she's doing her heel flicks around the stage. As he turns, he has his back to the camera, and you see every muscle in his shoulders. The amount of times where I rewound and slowed that video, VHS, people, VHS, slowed that VHS video down to watch him slow-mo spinning around that state. Oh my word. Oh, the feelings a little girl should not have.
I have a collection of VHS tapes, so I know what VHS are.
You're only just in the bracket, Crystal, only just.
Well, I mean, I did grow up I was born in 86. So I did kind of grow up without internet and phones and all that. So
you're young. Brenda, as a kid, you liked Orlando Bloom as a kid? As a kid? Brenda.
Well, my answer to that would be I was probably, I think maybe 6 or 7 when Back to the Future came out. And my childhood crush was Michael J. Fox.
He was too much like Tom Cruise for me. And Tom Cruise gave me the EBGBs because I thought he slept around. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. So, as an adult, you're supposed to do your childhood. Crystal asked for your childhood crush. I think the last time I asked that question, Donny Osmond came out quite a few times. Donny Osmond was like way up there.
Yeah, you're supposed to say as a child.
As a kid, Elvis Presley. Now, what did it for you for Michael J, and what did it for you for Elvis? Was it the hip thrusts? There you go, Tammy. Tammy's with me. Oh, me and your mum were like that.
Hi, Heather. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Busy.
I guess it was his pretty face.
Pretty boy.
I always thought he had handsome, but of course I was like 6 at the time, you know. But I always said, when I grow up, I'm gonna marry him.
That's a good crush. Brenda, Elvis Presley's voice. All you needed was the radio on, close your eyes, and that was it. She's away. As a teenager, it was Matt Damon. As a teenager?
Not Damon, you mean Dylan. Matt Dillon.
That would make more sense. I thought she was down Brenda's route then.
I'm the one that likes Matt Damon now. I love, he's one of my favorite actors. I love the boring
to know what
movies.
Your question was.
Do what?
Busy wants to know what your question was.
The question was, who was your childhood actor or actress crush?
Tammy, do you know Neil Morrissey? Do you know who I'm on about when I say Neil Morrissey? Because if you do, that means I've got to tell you the other one. Again, I'm almost certain you don't know, but
it's okay, Brenda.
Brenda, as long as we got a giggle out of it. We got a giggle out of it. Brenda all of a sudden became about 20 years younger. It's one way to lose some age, isn't it? Woohoo! I got younger on Crystal's channel. I'm so happy. You want to get young? Go to Crystal. Matt Dillon. Who did I like as a teenager? I liked real people as a teenager. I don't know about celebrity. Oh, I never really had crushes when I was a kid. Not much exposure to TV or movies. The very first one I can really remember was Orlando Bloom again. Hi. Oh my God, she's back. Because I was obsessed with.
I do like Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings.
Caribbean.
I had a crush on Orlando Bloom myself at one point.
The Fonz! Oh my gosh! The Fonz! Fonzie! Woo! Oh, yeah, okay. Fonz was cool. You never saw him with stubble. He was always taking care of himself, his appearance, and the people around him, if there were 20 ladies. Now I'm crushing on more manly men. Manly men, and manly men, ones with great big beards and really hairy chests, shoulders and backs and butts. I don't know who I'm crushing on. No, I'm still a huge fan of Sting. I think Sting has been from teenagedom to now, I think. Orlando Bloom is so sexy as an elf. Do you want to play with his ears for me? Do you want to rub his little ear points? I'm sorry.
Hi, Gia. Welcome in.
I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. Sam Elliott. Who's Sam Elliott?
You just have to look up a picture of him.
Oh, don't make me look up pictures. Sam Elliott. Who's Sam Elliott?
According to Wikipedia,
interesting.
Elliott is
okay. An older, manly man. Okay. The sexy silver fox. I've never come across him before, but interesting. His voice is like butter. I don't go sticking my ear in butter to see what it sounds like. I crushed hard on Liam Hemsworth when Hunger Games came out, but love What's His Face. What's His Face? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in Biz's corner. Yes, Mr. Momoa. Ooh. Yes, okay. There's enough for half each, I'm sure. Welcome in, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Sam Elliott is hot. I've never come across him, but he must be a pure American.
I think so.
American. As long as he's not American. But don't be dealing with them. Jason Momoa is so great in everything. He was in Sundance independent show called Red Road. It's on Netflix. You should check it out. Oh, I probably can't find it, but I will do a thingy for it afterwards. What's it called? Just Sundance independent show. I'm going to blame everything on Crystal, if anything. Sundance independent.
Okay, I think I know who Jason Momoa is.
Oh, now she's worked out. You mean you didn't know who Aquaman was?
Well, I didn't hear you say Aquaman, but yeah, that's who I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, I know who that is. That's a good movie he was in.
Now you know who he is. Oh, him. Oh, yeah. Ooh, all I knew him as was, oh, me ovaries. Him. Independent. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Independent.
It was a good movie, Heather. You need to watch it.
I quite enjoyed Aquaman. Right, Sundance Film Festival, I've got. Sundance Independent Show, no. So I don't know what Sundance is then. So I can't even look it up. Can't look it up. Ladybird, have you ever still open? Hi, Grandma! She's wearing blue!
Mama.
She's not my mama. She's not my mama. She's your mama.
I can be. I can adopt
don't put yourself down a dangerous road, my darling.
Hey, that's my address.
Oh, she's good. She's wearing blue. She came on the right day.
She said you came on the right day.
Have you ever watched Still Open All? I haven't been a fan of Still Open All Hours, but I preferred Open All Hours. I really liked Open All Hours. Just wasn't keen on the other. I'm sorry.
Which one were you watching that had Peter Capaldi in it, Mom?
Who's Peter Capaldi? You're going to make me look up so many things. I'm supposed to be paying attention to that.
He was the 12th Doctor in Doctor Who. If you're familiar with Doctor Who at all.
I am, and I still don't know who you're on about. I bet it's not the 12th Doctor, though. Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
Oh, him! Ugh.
Well, she sent me a picture of him through email saying, look at how young he is. And he was like, looked like he was in his 20s.
Yeah, no, I didn't even like him as a Doctor, really. And I'm a Doctor Who fan. And that's only a recent thing. Yeah, it's only a recent thing. I mean, as a Brit, I'm supposed to have liked Doctor Who from birth. No, I only got into Doctor Who approximately 10 years ago. And I promised a friend at the time that I'd watch the first episode. And I did. And then I couldn't help but watch the second. And then before I knew it, I was addicted.
When I first saw it, it was the God Complex, and it was with Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor. And from then on, I was hooked. And then I ended up going back watching Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant, and then watched all of Matt Smith, and then have been watching since. I'm not too happy with the 13th, but I still watch it anyway. I mean,
you got to watch them in order. Order.
Well, I do. I have. I have the DVDs now.
Order, like black and white, all the way through the 60s, through the 70s, through the 80s, in order.
I catch them when I can. I don't have access to those.
Oh, you do. You have the internet. You do. That's how I've even watched ones that were never aired on TV, but still in the right order. Oh yeah, addict. I could never get into Doctor Who. It took me a little while, but I think there's one monster in there that was from the 70s that made me laugh so much. I think it's the best monster they ever did. I can't even remember the name of the flipping thing, but their costume for this monster, it was green because it was a monster. It's green, right? It was people literally wrapped in nothing more special than standard packing bubble wrap. I so hope you call it that over there. And then on their faces, they had giant bubble wrap bubbles, one on each cheek. And when they spat out their tongue, it was one of those party floppity joppity whatsits, where you blow it and it goes and rolls back up. That was their tongue. There was nothing more special about it. That was it. I thought it was absolutely bleeding brilliant. Costume department did fab for that episode. It was great. It was great. Chris Hemsworth, she's still throwing out her crushes. She did say she had 20 for the list. Peach is in the episode of The Vicar of Dibley right now, and he's even younger than the other show. Crystal, he has long hair. He did have long hair. I love Vicar of Dibley.
And Peter Capaldi as the Doctor had to grow on me. His first episode was pretty good when he transitioned from the 11th to the 12th. And then after that, it took about 2 or 3 episodes. And then I finally was like, he's pretty good. And then by the end of his third season, when he left, I was like, I was bawling my eyes out when he left.
Oh my gosh. For me, I suppose you wouldn't know this, but he was trying too hard to be one of the previous doctors. That one of the actors did certain little mannerisms and certain things that he would say and the way he said them, and Peter did kind of copy, and it was just, no, it's not right, you're not him, bugger off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't keen. I always had a huge Paul Walker, that sounds familiar.
He was in the Fast and Furious movies. Okay, she's showing us a bear.
So pink. Why are we looking at pink?
It was $9, and I'm guessing she got it for what, a penny?
90 cents.
90 cents.
She can be my grandmother any day, just as long as she don't bring the pink.
Bring the what?
Pink.
This is 80 sheets for $1. No, for $1. Okay, this is panty liners.
For 70 cents.
$2.70 down to 70 cents.
Turn it around.
Take care, Brenda. Thank you for popping in.
Bye, Brenda. One of these.
Crackers and cheese.
Crackers and cheese.
A quarter.
A quarter.
How much is a quarter?
25 cents.
A fourth of our dollar.
25 cents.
Well, I know that, but I just wasn't sure how many cents it was. I didn't know if it was like 50 cents or if it was 75 or what it was. It was a quarter of a dollar. Oh, Crystal, bless your heart. Thank you. Oh, I like the Doctor Who until the female Doctor.
25 cents is 0.15 of a British pound.
At the moment, 15 pence.
This is free.
And then this one, this Tylenol little bottle was free. She got it free.
What's Tylenol? You guys all go on about Tylenol. What is it?
Headache.
It's acetaminophen. It's a headache medication or pain reliever that you can get over the counter.
Like aspirin, then?
Yes.
Kind of like it.
Okay. Paracetamol.
She's a couponer.
Yeah, we don't do coupons over here. And that really annoys me when you guys go, we've got a sale on, and I use my coupons, and I got something that was supposed to be $350 for like $10. Oh, did you now? Well, thank you very much for rubbing that in. Yeah, I use my staff discount on a discount day with my coupon, and also I managed to get the cashier to take an extra 10% off because it had a dent in it. Well, good for you. And I only heard that one a couple of days ago. 25 cents. Well, I've got that now, Tammy. We just worked that out because she said 0.15. It's 15 pennies, but 25 cents. So I wasn't sure entirely how much it would work out as.
Hi, Karen. Welcome in.
That's more money than I got, Tammy. Karen, welcome in. Is she just in time for a would you rather, Crystal?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've got to find one. There's me asking you. I ain't even got one ready. Hang on. Okay. Oh, that's a good one, Beans. We were just talking about couponing. Okay. Would you rather? Welcome in, Beans. That was good timing. Remember, one or the other, no in-betweens, no outside of the boxes, not if, buts, maybes, one or the other. Crystal, and everybody in the chat next. But Crystal, would you rather have more time or more money?
More money.
So she gets more money and then drops down dead because of the excitement. Done.
Well, I can always leave the money to somebody else.
Depends how much time you've got.
Yeah.
More money, more money, more money, more money. So people in the chat.
Well, that's only because I've been the guy that I was working for. I haven't been able to work for him since end of February. I work for a 96-year-old war veteran cleaning his house once a week, and there goes our phone.
Oh, yeah.
And he got put in the hospital because of some problem we don't know, but I think it may have been a stroke or something. But his family is not saying. And then a month or so after that, he fell and broke his hip. So,
Poor sod. Damn. More time, because more time equates to more money. Karen, time. Busy, definitely time. You are so in the minority, Miss Crystal. Definitely time, though. I need more hours in my day, and I value my sleep greatly. Oh, sleep. Now, what is that word? It rings a bell, but I can't remember what it means. Google! I typed it before she said it. Tracy, more time. Time is flying past, and I need it to slow down. Yeah, the older we get, the quicker it seems to rush past. Even when you're like me and all you do is sit on your backside all day doing nothing, all of a sudden it's like Friday, and a moment ago you were talking to Crystal on a Tuesday.
Time does fly.
Yeah, I think I would want more time, and as much as I can't say it, I would love more time in my peak season, because I haven't got long left at all, and then it's too late for kids, and I know it's a struggle already. So I'd want more time in my peak time. I think that was one point in my life. I'm sure I had a peak like 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it'd be more time. Definitely. Definitely.
Connie, are you still here?
She ran
I haven't
away.
seen her
She was
talk
like,
in a while.
Lisa. She couldn't bear to hear me anymore. What else are you working on apart from your beady shawl?
It's a blanket that Dana Wonderlust had designed, and it's called the Turtle Beach Blanket.
Yeah,
which
I'm
I also
loving it.
have it here.
I was hoping she'd bring it out because I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
But the thing, I found out there was a problem. She had 104 rows of colors, and her pattern only said like 52 rows. I did twice the amount of rows I was supposed to. And I helped her edit her pattern, and I didn't catch that mistake until I'm on the last 20 rows. So it's like over as tall as I am, and I'm 4'10".
But it's too wide.
You're 4'10". Oh, I want to hug you even more.
So,
Wow.
but it'll fit on top of my twin bed. So,
oh, she's making it for herself. What a selfish moo.
No, I'm just saying it would fit on top of a twin bed.
Luckily today is slower at work than yesterday, so I can actually hang out. You don't have to be a gherkin busy. Busy ain't busy. That's what she's saying. She's saying that her name is a lie. So
Thank you, Karen.
When do you move on to the next part of that blanket?
I'm in the last part now. I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 more rows of brown, then I'm done.
I love the way she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Hang
well,
on,
I was counting to see how many I had on there.
I've been learning wrong all this time. I thought 6 came after 5. But yeah, you're doing really well. So you've got that on the go. You've got the beady challenge on the go. Are you normally a one whip girl, or do you normally have like 20 million on the go?
I usually only have one project going at once, but I do. Usually only one. I might have one on a back burner. Like, actually, this blanket I have been working on for over a year. I did not pick it up last year at all, except for 2 times. And it's a Tunisian knit stitch blanket, and that's actually the back of it. I have 3 cakes already invested in it.
Flipping heck.
And
3 cakes. You'd have thought
and
she
I
would have
have
learned
2 more plus 1.
getting crumbs in
But
it.
that's supposed to be a blanket for my bed, and it's 200 stitches long.
I'm going to pop out just for a minute because, well, not pop out. I'm just going to move because Beanie is growling at something. So bear with me.
Okay.
I will be back. I will be back. I can still hear you though. So don't
Okay.
think you can talk behind my back because I can hear you.
Okay. It is hard, Heather. It's I can only do, like, when I start doing the Tunisian stitch on it, I can get about almost back, because you do a forward pass and then a return pass closing off the row. By that time, it takes me like 20 minutes to work one way and about 10 minutes to work back. And this hand holding the yarn and this hand holding the crochet hook is killing me by the end of that one return and forward pass. So it's kind of tough.
Oh, sorry.
She okay?
Not really. Fuzz did fly. Did one granny square in Tunisian stitch. I cannot imagine doing a whole blanket. Oh, I love it. I'm doing a Tunisian cowl at the moment, but I love Tunisian. Does it frog?
Karen, it frogs pretty easily.
See, that surprises me because I'd expect the fuzz to cling to itself.
It don't. Not really bad. Hi, Maribel. Welcome in.
Tammy's got 3 on the go. Is that 3 whips?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say Crystal and Maribel because Maribel just made me twig. Maribel and Crystal both very well done on KO Crafts winnings. Well done, you two. Congratulations.
Thank you.
In fact, Maribel had another win.
And so did Rebecca. One? Rebecca also won something from Kelly too.
Oh, Rebecca, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Congratulations.
And you said that you needed a little check.
What was the other one that Maribel won? Because Maribel won another one yesterday.
Well, I think. Didn't you win on Linda Simpson's channel?
Yes. Thank you. Do you know what? I get so excited when I see somebody I actually know. I'm like, oh, I know her or him.
I was like, oh yay! I can say so and so. Hey, congrats.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a corner.
Okay, Heather.
Blanket right now, and I'm just at the point where I stopped increasing, but not quite decreasing yet. Each row is taking about 45 minutes.
Oh,
I wish my rows were taking 45 minutes. No, I don't. It was taking me...
I can't imagine 45 minutes for one row.
45 minutes a row was when I was doing my hooded pocket shawl. It took me 45 minutes to do one row. But with that beaded poncho, we're going back to the beaded poncho again, and I'm so sorry. It's not advertising, I promise. It's just coming up in conversation. The very last round of that poncho, you know, it's made in a square, in a sense, rather than a round. Each side of the square was 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Found out this morning as was dressing for work. Made my day. Job done. She got some happy mail incoming. Yeah, I'm very much like you, Crystal. that I'm much happier with one whip. One thing on a go, concentrate, I know what I'm doing, I know when I pick it up I'm not having to properly think, I can just get on with it. And right now, I've got 3 on the go and another one incoming on Thursday. Hey, you're not wearing blue, you're not allowed in the shop, get out the shop.
She could see your arm. It has a bruise on it, does that count?
It depends what colour the bruise is. You get green ones and yellow ones and purple ones.
It's blue.
Okay, you're allowed. All right, okay. I'll let you in. You're back in the club again.
I have to be in the club. I'm the president.
What?
I have to be in the club. I'm the president.
I won the badge then. That means I don't have to dish them out. You can.
I wanted to ask Connie something.
I don't know if she's still in there.
Are you still there?
She's disappeared.
Oh.
5 or 6 whips going right now. 5 or 6. Are they all, with all your whips, are they all of a similar thing? Like, are they all shawls or all blankets or all baby stuff? Or are they all sorts of everything? Welcome in, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
We only have 2 officially going at the moment. Almost done with 1. Whoop, whoop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 3 on the go at the moment. And as of Thursday, I'm going to have another one because of Christy. And it's all Christy's fault. Thanks, Christy. It's all Christy's fault. I'll have a 4th one on the go. Okay. Come on then, give us a question, girl. Give us a question.
Right. Have you ever been told you look like someone famous?
Yes. And nobody's going to believe this when I tell you now, but Julia Roberts from the side when I smile. And also, and I can't Liv Tyler because of my mouth.
Okay.
Again, that's when I was ever so slightly thinner in the face. But I still get the Julia Roberts thing every now and again. Thanks,
Hi, Sarah.
Christy.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, Sarah. Good evening. The blanket wrap and a cardigan on the go. No, 1 Afghan, 1 baby blanket, 1 robe, 1. When you say robe, what's a robe? 1 granny square Afghan, 1 scarf. Oh, a nice little mixture. Come on then, Crystal. What about you?
Well, I had like someone at a bar tell me one time I was applying for a job and there was a girl there and she goes, you know, you kind of look like Reese Witherspoon from the side. And I had blonde hair at the time and I was like, I don't see that.
It's because you can't see yourself from the side. But now you can. Take a selfie in profile. Blanket wrap top and cardigan. I still want to know what a robe is. A bathrobe. It's
kind of like what you have, like a bathrobe, kind of like what you have on. That's what I guess we call them over here as robes.
I do too, but I thought there might have been a translation thing because, you know, the water diversifies letters every now and again, you know.
Yeah. Hey, you know, hey, Mama, go get that picture with the blonde hair on the shelf in the bathroom.
Please.
I'll show you what I look like with blonde hair.
Please. Please. Please, Mama. Please. Oh my gosh, her manners. We've got to teach that girl some manners.
It's
fluffy ice yarn. I want a fluffy robe. I think
it's the one where I was standing in the kitchen.
Way too much. Way too much.
I think that one's it. The one I'm referring to.
Thanks, Mama.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, because I feel like a servant.
I know, right?
Yes.
I'm honest, I don't see it. I don't see it. But maybe, like the cashier said, maybe from the side with a certain style. It's possible. Possible. But I don't see it there. I don't see it. Hey, I'm honest. Sorry.
It's okay. I don't see it either.
So many whips because people not naming anyone keep doing challenges. Oh, I've got no clue. Who's making challenges? DIY Creations has a challenge. Priscilla has a challenge. Seta has a challenge. Granny D has a challenge. You're right. There's too many people. You just got to tell them no, you know? Just tell them all no. All of them. Every single one. Yes, when I was in high school, people told me I looked like Drew Barrymore. Then a few years ago, a co-worker told me I look like Alexa Davalos, who is a nobody. She plays a bartender. She plays a bartender. Again, for somebody to come out with that, that's pretty good going. But she plays a bartender in The Punisher, season 2, episode. I have 2 whips and a third patiently waiting for me to start. Patiently. Does that mean you've got like a cake and got a hook stuck in it like a candle? There's a beady challenge, is there? Sounds rubbish to me. But hey, if it were a giveaway, I'd want to know about it. Then I'd do it. If there were a giveaway involved. Episode 1. Okay, let's go and have a look at this. Let's see what Heather actually looks like. What's the surname? I've lost it. Davalos. Well, my word, Heather, you're a wit wooer. Wit woo. Don't think she's in any of the episodes, but she's a love interest. I can see why. Oh, Miss Heather. So I wasn't offended. I wouldn't be offended by that. I wouldn't be offended by Reese Witherspoon or Drew Barrymore either. Have we got any more famous people in the chat? I've met a lot of famous people, but I've only had the Julia Roberts and Liv Tyler thrown at me. Liv Tyler, at the time, I didn't even know who she was. And then I think it was about 4 people later that had told me I was Liv Tyler. I was like, look, who is Liv Tyler? And they were like, oh, you know, you got to look her up. She's in, is it Independence Day? Armageddon, thank you. I was close. So I looked Armageddon up on my dial-up internet and was like, ugh, because it's your lips, it's just like her. Great. She's horrible. Ugh. Thanks. I was thinner a couple of years ago when that comparison was made. Oh, don't I know that feeling? I was thinner last week. Something happened. I grow a centimetre a week. Can you crochet fast, Crystal? It would take me a week to do a row. There you go, Crystal.
I can finish a shawl in like 5 days, normally.
See, she's complaining about the challenge now.
No, not complaining at all. I know this shawl is going to take me a while because of the beads, but I'm trying to go as slow as I can so I don't finish too early.
Well, no, you finish whenever you want. Just remember you take your photos.
Yeah.
Steven Tyler's daughter, he's the lead singer. Yeah, and look at him. He's all about the gob too. Ugh. For kids, I kind of look like Molly Ringwald. Can't remember what she played in. Molly Ringwald? It sounds like someone out of Harry Potter. Club.
Who? Breakfast Club. And yeah. And there was a bunch of other movies in the 80s she was in. She was also in the Stand.
No familiarity to me whatsoever.
16 Candles. That was another one I was thinking of.
16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Riverdale. Nope. And over 46 other films. Nope. Ain't got the foggiest. Christy's saying yes to something, but she's shouting it, so I'm unsure what she's yesing at. Very iconic American actress. Unfortunately, not iconic enough for me and my noggin, which is pretty much a sieve anyway. The Stand was really good. 16 Candles. I'm almost finished reading The Stand. Almost.
I know that's a really long book.
That was a really, really bad joke. Really bad joke. Really bad. So sorry. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
You want to ask another question?
Ooh, I've got one. Ooh. Okay. I haven't read the book. Is it better than the movie? They usually are. Of course. Of course. Yeah, that's why I put it off for a couple of years. But it's really good. Of course it's going to be better than the TV. They can only cram so much into a little screen. Hunt for Red October. I'm talking about books now. Why not? Why not? Okay. For everybody, Crystal first and then the chat. Remember, one or the other, no in-betweens, no out of the lines, no grey areas, no nothing but what I say. Okay? Okay. Would you rather be able to talk with the animals or speak all foreign languages?
I would definitely want to talk to the animals. I am such an animal person.
I thought you might. Me too. Me too. Sod the people. I couldn't care less. Old sign language, that'll do. But everyone should talk English anyway, so that's fine. But animals, yeah. Though sometimes I look at Beanie and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to know what you're thinking. You know. I haven't seen the mini-series. There's 2 versions of it. The latest one was released last year, I think. The Outlander books are much better than the show, in my honest opinion. Talk with the animals, screw people. Exactly. Exactly. Maribel would rather be friends with the earth, as would Karen. Chris is in the animal club. All T3 of mine are all different items. Or is Tammy lagging behind with
I
her
think she means
internet?
all 3 of her whips are all different items.
I think your mum's lagging just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can someone put in chat for Tammy to refresh her page? Because if we say it's going to take about 5 minutes for her to get to us, but if you put it in the chat, she'll see it. I don't know if anyone has read the Maze Runner series. The concept was good, but the books were subpar as far as the writing. They somehow still did worse with the movies. So much potential. Thank you, Maribel. Thank you, Busy. Languages, would love to chat to locals and be understood for a change. Sarah, I don't know where you are, but that just screams Brummy to me. And everyone else is like, what? Watch the movies. I haven't heard of Maze Runner. I don't think.
Oh, they're good. I mean, I haven't read the books, but I've watched the movies.
I have watched that. It kind of sounds similar to a movie that I watched a couple of years back, but there's only one, as far as I knew, where groups went into a maze separately and it was death it was kind of similar to Hunger Games in a sense. It was, you've got to get out the maze alive, but the maze changes all the time and you die. Sussex, and you don't understand the locals, but you're a posh bird, Sarah. Sussex. Sarah lives where I used to work. Although I worked in West Sussex, which is very, well, you don't really want to advertise it really, but the place where I worked was called Crawley, like creepy Crawley. So every time I got the train, I'm like, I'm going down to creepy Crawley. Ugh, why do you want to go there? Yeah, I've got to work there. It's not, it wasn't a nice place to go, but that was that part. Summer Sussex is very, very posh. Oh, so I did watch a movie. I so wish I could say fluff instead of other things, but we call farts fluff. So, you know, I've got to be careful. Has anyone read Clan of the Cave Bear? The Clan of the Cave Bear. That sounds very kid bedtime book. I thought that was funny, Lisa, when you said coffee creamer. Okay. Coffee creamer is for... Oh, look, she's back with the blue. There you look, she's only done it on that arm.
It's on my front. It's down my front.
Girl.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Previously or currently, are you a comedian somewhere?
only to my cat, and she's not that amusing. She tickles me a lot.
No, you should get paid for it.
Oh my word! Oh, you poor lady, you need to get out more.
I just came in. What are you talking about? I just came in the door.
Oh my word!
You should be an announcer. You should be an announcer or something.
I've got too much of a lisp. Nobody likes the way I speak because of my lisp, so I'm useless for everything, really.
No, you're wrong.
It's not good.
You're wrong. Hello, Mama talking here. You're wrong because you are so funny. See, there you go. There you go. See,
there's a difference between me laughing and hurting my throat and me actually being funny. There's a difference.
You're actually being funny.
Oh, my darling, bless your heart. You're funny. Oh my God. Oh my word. Oh, now she's stripping. If you want to strip, you go for it. Da, 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 da. Crystal, you weren't warned. Let's be fair, you weren't warned. I've got to go up in the chat now. I missed everything. Oh, dear me.
My face is gonna hurt me later. My cheeks are already hurting right here.
My throat's hurting. Coffee creamer is for posh people over here, Karen. Sarah will tell you. I don't even think we've got anything called creamer, but we've got coffee whitener. But it sounds like it's a posh thing. It's a posh thing. I don't think I've even heard of that. I'm in East Sussex and I fluff with the best of them. Hey, I would fluff with the worst of them if I got to fluff at all. I'd like to. Your grandmother, oh my word. She's turning me into a radish. Didn't you say you were at a bar, Crystal, when someone told you that? Oh, she would never go to a bar. She wouldn't deceive you.
I was at The one by the old HEB trying to get a job back when I worked at Elkins.
HGV, heavy goods vehicle. Karen, she's an amateur comedian. Oh yeah, completely. Give me money. I have to get into all the history at the beginning, but once you do, I'm guessing that's the Bear Cave clan Bear Cave thing. British sarcasm. That's the bad thing with me. I've got British sarcasm and I've got German darkness, which is the black and the morbid side of my humour mixed with British sarcasm, smushed together is just... Yeah, it takes an odd taste. It really does. Very odd taste. The Couch Comedian exclusively on YouTube. Chat jumped. My chat jumped. Crystal, can I put them on the spinny wheelie thingy? My chat jumped.
That's up to you if you want to.
That was a movie.
Because you're still on live, whether you're on my channel or you have your channel up too. So if you wanted to put them on the spinny wheelie thingy, you could, I guess.
But let's face it, they have to be subscribed to me to actually win on the spinny wheelie thingy if the spinny wheelie thingy were to spin on them. Something like that. Yes, thank you. Crochet. Check out the review.
She's still behind.
Oh, somebody has Tammy's got to read the chat, like really. Okay, well, thanks for the tip. Kind of like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone versus Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. My hubby didn't know it was the same thing and freaked when he thought he bought the wrong movie. Oh, bless. 16 can't... Oh, she really is behind. Tammy!
Yeah.
Tammy! Can't you text her and just say, Mum, you need to refresh your page on a regular basis?
I don't have a phone that works like that. I just use my phone for filming and Wi-Fi.
Would they? Have you not got her on WhatsApp?
No.
Facebook Messenger? She got it. She got to get told. Oh my gosh, your mama behind the times. Your mama behind the times. That's why I love the Jack Ryan set. Gosh, these books. Tom Clancy wrote a ton of them. He is the original author, but eventually more authors came in and they're still great. I haven't read much Tom Clancy. Oh, check it out. Refresh your page, far behind. Well, she wasn't reading the chat before. Like 3 people told her, and she still didn't see it. And hey, we've even been talking about it, but Tammy, you wait. She'll still be answering when you go off live. You'll be like, Mom, I shut it down like an hour ago. How is Beanie? More belly rubs? I don't know what. No, I think she's a little bit in the wars because there was some fur flying when I went in and checked out. Oh, I hate the cat that she has a fight with. He's a nasty, nasty, nasty poo head. He really is. He's got some bleeding balls, he has. Okay, Crystal.
Well, she finally saw it.
Came in the house. When you came in the house, are you blaming coming into the house? Talk to animals. She's still behind. Oh, heavens, girl. Heavens.
Hi, Deanna. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Deanna. Oh, my God. What's that movie? Dear me.
It's supposed to be Jack Ryan books, I believe.
Yeah. It's all right. We can call them Hack Ryan. Maybe it's a cat called Hairball. Ryan. Maybe. Sorry, ladies, I need to join another chat that I'm doing the cal for. Oh, see? See?
Bye, Sarah.
That's Gina's. Please say hello for me, Sarah. Because I can't go in. I'm stuck. Stuck with her. Yes, Jack. The normal day-to-day for you, Crystal, what do you normally do in a typical day? What's your normal routine?
I've been getting up about 7:30 my time, which I guess is 6 hours later for you. And I have about 3 to 4 cups of coffee. And about my second cup, I start crocheting and catching up on YouTube videos. Then I guess about 1, 2 o'clock my time, I would eat something. Watch some TV about 6 or 7 at night, and then go to bed about 11:30 p.m.
You're not far off me on a typical day.
And somewhere in there, I feed the cats and take care of the chickens.
I so want chickens again. I really do. I miss having chickens. Really miss having chickens. I think it's purely because we used to have a cockerel that I'm used to waking up at dawn. You hear the cockerel and it's not a mechanical one, and it's okay, my eyes are open, shut up. And that's the start of the day, and I'm still kind of used to it. But yeah, that sounds like my day, although mine would also involve a lot of farting. And if the neighbour goes out, a quick run up to the garden, check on the greenhouse, and run back before he comes back. That would be so everything that you've just said, plus that just in case. Oh, and minus the chickens. I've never made them, but would love to. Come on then, give us your next question.
If you could bring back a fashion trend, what would it be?
I used to ask this to my people in the spotlight, and every time it came up, I'm like, I've never been a fashion nut, so I don't know what's in fashion. Oh, I know. And okay, this is going to change all around the world, because what's in fashion over here isn't in America, and what is in America isn't over here, etc. But I really miss, because you can't really buy them very easily over here anymore, I miss boot cut jeans that fit.
Is that what you were talking about? The fashion? We'll get it. I'll show them.
20s flappy dresses. Ooh. See, now those tassels I can handle for there and the bottom of the dress. Do like the 1920s style. What is she doing? You're laughing. What is she doing?
She's tying a scarf onto a hat.
Because that's where I wear it.
I'm not laughing at her. I'm waiting on you to get it so I could show you what style she would bring back.
Not bell bottom. No, bell bottoms are too big. Too big. Oh, that is a really nice bow. Oh my gosh, I like that bow.
You can have it.
Yeah, but it's got to come as the bow, because if you was to send just the headscarf, I wouldn't have a bow. I like that bow.
You want the hat too?
You want the hat too?
I've got a blue and silver and white straw hat that I put a headscarf round too, but I can't make bows like that. So mine is just tied again into a loose knot where the tails hang down. I'm not that good at bows.
Send it to me. I'll fix it for you.
Thank you. I just bought some.
No, she didn't make the hat.
Coals?
Or did you?
What?
Did you make that hat? You didn't make the hat, did you?
I don't know. I haven't bought
No,
jeans.
I made that hat.
I hate you. I'm gonna
She
start.
said, no, she didn't make the straw hat, but she did make that one.
Oh look, it's got a little funky thingy in it. Oh, wait. She's got a funky little dip where the face comes out. I like
No,
that.
That's for your ears. That's for your ears.
That goes over your ears.
That's kind of what I mean. But you've got it so it looks like it's a cutout at the front.
Yes,
So
but it's
it is
not.
more. Oh, I like that. It's cute.
Thank you. I made it up. And
I mean,
this is
let's
a
face it,
cow.
I don't like colouring, but
Hold it up.
it looks cute.
Put it on. You can see. Nope. She don't want to wear it. Okay.
I'll
She's
put on this,
embarrassed.
but I have that clip in my hair.
Oh, girl. Come on, flip those tassels, girl. Flip those tassels.
There.
See, now she's got to make herself big and then show it properly. You see?
Oh,
I'm really being mean to Crystal.
She what?
no, you're not.
She's what? She's really what?
You made Crystal's Bagwana's sun hat. No, Ladybird said, I'm really being mean to Crystal. She's just teasing. She's not being mean.
No, I made this up.
Yeah, she made up those.
I wish I had the
patterns.
imagination to make stuff of my own, and I've got so many ideas up here, but they can't translate. There's nothing to translate to. Don't like the Do you know what? This past week has depressed me because I haven't been able to concentrate properly. I'm getting there, but I'm struggling with concentration due to medication or lack of. I've been doing so many little jobs and not getting anything completely done. But one of the jobs that I've done is I've gone through my wardrobe where there was never many things in there, to be fair. I mean, my wardrobe, if you squash it together, it'd be about that much. Like if you go rather than it being all spread out, it's about that much roughly. And I went through it and I've had to get rid of 17 items because I'm too fat for them now.
Yeah.
And I'm left with 4 items in my wardrobe. That's it. Because I'm too big. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'd like
I know
to.
there's been many times I've had to go through my clothes because I would fluctuate in weight. I would lose weight and then gain a bunch of weight, lose weight again, gain it back. And this time I think I've kind of stuck around the weight that I have lost. So I haven't gained it back yet, but I've had to throw out or donate a lot of clothes and then go get some more whenever they wouldn't fit. So I can understand that.
Right now, I mean, you've got to be grateful that you're looking from this bit up, because I've only got 2 things that now fit me on the bottom. That's it. And one of them ain't knickers. The jeans, no, don't happen. I've got 1 pair of pedal pushers. I love pedal pushers so much, but I've got 1 pair of pedal pushers, but I can't even wear them because they're white, so they're see-through, like see-through. So they're just adorning my drawer right now. That's it. They just make my drawer look like they've got something in them. And when I if you see me wearing jeans on my live, they are digging into my gut so hard that I come out of my live, rip my jeans open, and it takes about a minute for my gut to unfold and push itself back out to normal again. Yeah. All good fun. But is yours a lot to do with medication? I'm guessing you will have been on steroids quite a few times.
Who, me? I've never taken steroids, but I have had to take antibiotics over the last couple of years for different things. And I'm currently on some antibiotics now that I have to take for 2 months. And it kind of hinders when I can eat and when I can't eat. So that's another reason why I've lost weight. But I've kind of, a couple of years ago, I gained weight really quickly and stayed at that weight. And then over, I guess, the last year, I've tried to lose some of it. And it's not like a whole bunch, but for my height, it is a lot for me. And so I had to try to cut back so I could get some of it off, because I was having problems breathing when I would sit down. It would be too much for me. So, I mean, I got up to I think almost 130. And for me being like 4'10", 4'11", that's a lot of weight in a small person.
Yeah.
So, but I think I'm down to like 119. So, I mean, it don't sound like a lot, but for someone that's really short and petite structure as I am, that is a lot.
The slightest bit is a big bit. Yeah. Busy. Can you do half of it for me too, please? Please. Still needs to go outside. I hope it's just a wee. Do what Mrs. Bucket does and pull them out as you're walking away. I do. I literally turn the camera off and go as I walk to the bedroom to go and put my PJs on. That's what happens in every live, whether it be a Monday or a Friday or even this one. Although I'm in my PJs now, so I can't really walk off and pull them out because, you know, la la la. Damn girl, my goal weight is 130, 120. What's 130 or 125? What is that kilos?
Pounds.
What's 130 pounds? Let's have a look.
Well,
hey, Google,
Heather,
130 pound in
I
stones.
used to be like 90 pounds, 90, 95 to 100. And I would always hurt at that weight because I have a scoliosis. So the more weight I put on, the better I felt. But now that I have too much weight for my size, I have breathing problems and can't breathe.
9 stone. Busy wants to be 9 stone. Are you quite a short-statured lady too? Damn. 9 stone is like skinny gog. Wow. See, now I'm really, really surprised that you haven't been on steroids. Really surprised. Ow.
I guess I haven't needed them.
I think it's a good thing. 5'6" and she wants to be 9 stone. Busy flipping it, girl. Damn, you make me look even worse than I am. I mean, I know I'm bad, but wow. My first wedding, I weighed 109, and everybody thought I was anorexic. I'm not surprised. I just worked a very active job, went to the gym for 2 hours after work. I'm going to be in stretchy shorts and a t-shirt. You're getting me in my PJs whether you like it or not, Christy. That's it. This is what you're going to see on Thursday. This is it. Although my hair will be up, but this is it. Yeah, Christy and I are going to be doing the cow just between the two of us, so that we only work on it literally when we've got an hour or so in StreamYard together. Whether that be once a week or twice a week, whatever happens. But we're going to be making something called the Diamonds in the Sky top, which is, it's all netty, very, very similar to the ponchos that you get. Hi. But it has got arms with slightly flared sleeves, and the netting in it has got I've forgotten the stitch again. Oh my gosh. it's not a proper just chain style net. It's a chain with a little, I think it might even be a V-stitch, but I don't think it is. I think it's more technical than that. But it makes it look like a diamond within a diamond. It's very, very sweet.
Huh.
Very sweet. But we're both doing it in green. Neither of us planned that we were both doing it in green, but we're both doing it in green. You, Crystal. Karen needs to see this. I hope. Karen, are you back? Karen. See, now Christy's cheating. Now, the bad thing is, yes, we're doing this Cal on Thursday. We're starting it on Thursday. I haven't looked at the pattern. I haven't looked what size hook I need. I haven't looked how much yardage I need. I've just grabbed a cake and gone, yeah, I'm going to use that. That's it. That's all I've done. Christy's done swatches. She's gone through the whole pattern. She's done everything. And I'm sat there going, Look, Karen, are you seeing this? Karen, are you seeing this? She's on it completely, Karen. The whole lot. She's on it and kneading the other side. And if I move the camera, it's going to come out, I'm sure of it. But I'll try. If my camera stops, I will be back. Crystal went. Don't do that. Oh, my gosh. If Crystal goes and I go together, oh, my gosh. Where did Crystal go? Crystal, come back. Don't do that. Oh, my gosh.
I was trying to see baby.
Oh, well, you make me large, but talk.
Aw.
Oh, now she's off it.
Hi, Beanie.
Hi.
Beanie.
Bum and paw. I know. Bum and paws. What are we looking for? Are you wanting to come down there? You can come down there.
Aw.
Into a little nesting spot. Spin around. And down we go. And now she's going to use my feet as a pillow. Ah, it's great until you need to piddle. And then you're like, I've got a cat stuck to my feet. I don't know what to do. Okay, right. I'm lost on whose question it's supposed to be. Whose question?
I think it's your question. So I think maybe ask one more and we can wrap up.
Okay. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. Okay. It's a would you rather. So it's one or the other. No in-betweens. No only if or but, bleh. One or the other. Would you rather be without the internet for a month or be without your phone for a month?
I guess I'd rather be without my phone.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Lisa, that is scary. What's scary? What did I say? She's bleeding the fifth. Don't start that again, Busy. 4.25 hook. Oh, heck. Why is Christy scared? What did I say that was scary? It depends. Would I have... No. There's no if, buts, or maybes. No. Internet or phone. There's no only if. You've got to pick one or the other. Phone. No one calls me. See, now the bad thing is I have my phone not for phone purposes. My phone is purely to communicate via the internet because I have WhatsApp so that I can talk to family and my friends, and in an emergency get hold of the doctor, there's no SIM card in it, so it's internet only. So if I without my phone, I'd have the internet, but just having the internet and not the phone, I can't communicate with those people, because you need a phone connected to the internet to be able to communicate. So one literally comes hand in hand with the other. So which one could I do without? I'd rather be dead. I think I'd have to say phone, but I'm quite happy after about 4 days of I don't know what to do. I've got nothing to do. Oh, I can't talk to anyone. After about 4 days of that, I'm actually quite happy with no technology whatsoever. Quite happy. And when it comes back, I realise all the stress and the anxiety comes back with it.
Yeah.
I suppose I could go to the library and use the good old encyclopedias. Yeah, good old school. Oh, I love encyclopedias. I would show you one of my favourites, but I've got a cat stuck to my foot, so I can't. But it's just down there. When you said it was a good one and growled, kind of. It was a good one. What did I say it was a good one about?
The question. The question was a good one.
Me and my scariness. A lot of people used to say that with the spotlight. Oh no, she's laughing. Oh no, it's going to be a bad question. Not at all. Like, it's a really good question. That's why you're laughing. Yeah.
You don't care about people.
I am sad that my
You
sister
think she cares if you got messed up? What?
When I was growing up, I got to be careful what I say now. Hang on. I used to go to my grandfather's on a fairly regular basis, and in his bedroom that I was never allowed to really go in unless he was up there. There was nothing in it, but wasn't allowed in his bedroom. But in a dark corner between two wardrobes, like two wardrobes would meet kind of like that, and in the corner between those two wardrobes was a huge pile that was taller than me when I was about 5, 6, roughly. It was taller than me, of thick, heavy brown encyclopedias. But the paper that the stuff was written on was translucent. And it was that kind of almost like tracing paper style paper. I loved it. And it was just because of the sound and the feel of the pages. And then I did the same when that bedroom turned into my mother's bedroom, when our family took over. Went to that corner because, again, there was a pile of books. And the top one was The Joy of Sex. And that got me looking in that corner. I remember reading encyclopedias for enjoyment when I was younger. Yeah. So with you. That's my foot. My dad had a set of scientific encyclopedias, and he used to read them to me when I had my. I wish any of my family would have read stuff like that to me, but they didn't. Nobody had time for books, apart from my grandmother, and she just liked reading murders at bedtime. She'd get through a murder mystery book at bedtime every single night, an entire book, and that was something I didn't read to me before I went to sleep. Really. There's a section about headaches he would read. My grandparents have a full set of botanical encyclopedias, but I think they're from the 60s. Oh, welcome. Oh, look, you've caught up with us. You're not lagging anymore.
You were so far behind in the chat. It was not funny. You were answering questions we asked ages ago.
Well, it was because I had come in here to get the stuff Mama had gotten. And then I went back out there, and I forgot to pause it when I left. Yeah.
Oh, the excuses.
Okay, so
Welcome
I better
back,
get back
guys.
out there.
We're fixing to end it though, I think.
Oh.
I'm an hour and 39 minutes in, so
And you are
Oh, they like
hilarious.
reading, Karen, but it's more text messages than books.
Okay, I thought of another job for you. Because you're so funny.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes. Going round and round.
Uh-huh.
In the grocery store. You know how the announcer comes on and says, we have a sale in the vegetable department. You would be hilarious at that. You could do that.
I'd be funny.
Everybody's laughing.
Announcement.
Well, if you don't want to do it there, come to America because we will laugh our butts off. It's so funny. You're so funny. Bye.
Gosh, within the first announcement, that'd be it. That'd be my job gone. And they'd want me to pay them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Top jobs for Lisa. Grocery announcement. Ladies, get your melons here. Careful now. Too far around instant gratification. Exactly. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with playing Sims. That counts. That's a good thing because it teaches you about life. It teaches you that you can only woohoo in certain places.
Blue, blue, blue.
Yeah.
What?
I had blue earlier.
What?
She's saying she has blue on.
Blue
Come
pants.
on, get your leg up, girl. Get your leg up. I like feeling so at home. It's amazing that I've had people come up onto my lives and go, look, I'm wearing blue especially for you, okay? And I'm like, the amount of people that have done it, I'm almost... Do people think I'm going to have a go at them if they're not wearing blue? Like, what the hell are you doing? You're on my channel now. Wear blue. Why aren't you wearing blue? Get some blue. I'm not going to do that. Oh my gosh. Sims reference. I thought you might be happy that we got it in there somehow, busy.
Okay, she's going.
Take care, Tammy. Bye-bye, Crystal's mommy.
Bye.
So
yeah, she is. My cheeks hurt so bad right now. It's not even funny.
Okay. I have to get up and move and cycle through my hobbies like crochet and writing and painting. Yeah, you say cycle through. Yeah, if I play Sims, I'm constantly thinking, but I'll sit here for as long as I can, and then I've got to go and do the washing up. I've got to go clean the bathroom, and then I'll come back to Sims, and then I've got to put the laundry away, then come back to Sims. That's my cycle. I'm not against video games at all. It's when it's literally done all day long, daily. Oh, Karen. Oh, you would have hated me. I was massive World of Warcraft fan. I was a beta tester for their original game, and I went right through up to their 6th or 7th year, whichever it is. And then from there, I went into their private servers. But when I played World of Warcraft, I would start at 8 a.m. and I would go right the way through till between 1 and 2 a.m. Have a couple of hours sleep and right back again. I was addicted big time. Our kids are not going to have video games marathons like you do. And he agreed. We'll see what happens when we cross that bridge. They'll do what Dad does. Kids will always look up to their parents, even if they don't admit it. Lisa, are we going to get any work done Thursday? Nope. It's going to be fun. Christy, honestly think the opposite. When I do a cal with Ingrid, and we're sitting there in StreamYard, I want to get work done. And Ingrid is talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'm like, you're supposed to be ill, woman. Stop talking. Let's get some work done. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But expect boring, because that's what you're going to get, okay? Boring. I'm very focused. All right? All right. All right. My parents would let us play games for a while, but eventually we had to do chores and they'd kick us outside to high ground property. I wasn't allowed very far out the street. Taker, if you're not in shouting distance, I'm going to tan your hide. Mum, I'm right here. I don't care. At least you didn't do that. I don't do it anymore because I can't. It was buggering my health up. That's why I stopped World of Warcraft. It was buggering me up mentally as well as physically. I apologise. So yeah, it's not that anymore. I went from World of Warcraft to YouTube. You poor bugger. Anyway.
I used to play games like I do play games every once in a while. I have an Xbox One, and I like Call of Duty. I like all the Resident Evil games, and kind of along the lines of that. But ever since I've picked up crocheting, games have completely stopped.
See, I've got my Sims on the PC, and I've got a GameCube where I really enjoy playing Mario, or at least I did until I got a TV last year that my GameCube cannot be plugged into because the GameCube's too old for the brand new TV, and there's no connector. I can't play Mario no more. It was so bad. We grew up in the middle of nowhere, so our parents gave us each a whistle and said, if you see a mountain lion or rattlesnake, play the whistle. Otherwise, we don't want to hear from you. Oh my gosh. I love Fallout 2, but I haven't played that in a while. I play Sims on PC too. I love my Sims. I love my Sims. And I think
the only Sims game I ever played was one of them on the PS2, I think, or maybe it was on Xbox. I don't know. It was one of my brother's games that he had, but he has like, I have maybe 20 games. That's it. He has like 300 or 400, and that's not even counting the ones he has on his PC downloaded.
And what's the betting he doesn't even play 10 of them?
I don't know, but I know he plays games technically every day, all day. Goes from different consoles, you know, to his PC, to later on he'll go to the Xbox, and then after that he'll play the
he's got to get out.
He has.
He's got to get out of the house, and he's got to do some chores or get a life outside of the house. My gosh. Yeah. My gosh.
And if he's not playing a game, he's on his phone watching YouTube.
Yeah, get away from the screen.
Watching something about games or whatever. So that's his addiction.
I've done something I haven't told him, and I'm sure one of you is going to end up telling him. But if anybody knows David Browning, I turned him into a sim. And I play David Browning with Sims on my PC. And up until probably about February, when I created David Browning, I always played as myself. As best as I could, I played myself. I didn't do role playing, it was me. And then in February, something twigged and I created David Browning. And I play with David Browning on a regular basis. She says with a straight face down the camera.
Now I'm gonna have to go to his channel and say, "Hey, Lisa has a sim version of you."
No, you just might get somebody go over to his channel and say, "I hear Lisa plays with you on a regular basis." Oh, my husband is the same way. He has the worst habits. Goes to work, comes home, smokes for an hour, fires up the Xbox, plays for an hour, smokes over and over again. That's so he just wants to commit suicide. That's not very nice. Oh dear. Does his sim sing and crochet? His sim doesn't crochet, but he knits. And he knits a lot of hats, which he donates to charity to gain fame. Does his sim sing? Yes. In the shower and on the very, very rare occasion to a neighbour that might be passing by. But otherwise, he's quite shy. Oh, it's so bad. The only thing that I did wrong with creating him is that I should have had him and his sister in the same house. And I didn't. And that was purely because I don't know what his sister looks like. So I was like, how can I create something that I don't know what they look like? But I don't want to create something and just go, that will do, because it won't be right. So he lived alone until he got his partner. Does he ever add them to his wardrobe? The odd one or two that is kind of a mustard colour or a teal colour, he will add them to his wardrobe. Busy Hooker knows what the hell I'm going on about, and everyone else is like, yeah, move on now. Does the real David know? This is the first time I've spoken out about it. I'm so bad. I'm the same way though. I make a sim that isn't necessarily me, but always ends up doing all the things I wish I could do in real life, like become a world famous author. What's your zodiac? NZ. I've got a feeling Crystal's going to be trigger happy. And have you made more of us into sims? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. There's always room for more. No, the bad thing is, I can only concentrate on one at a time, and the only reason why I created David is because when my PC went in to be fixed last, what shouldn't have happened, and everything got wiped. All of my Sims games that I've been playing for over 6 years, getting every achievement possible, every collection possible, all wiped. So I had to start again. And I was like, sod this. And David messaged me at that point. And I'm like, oh, did David? So I created David. As you do. Welcome in, Christine. I don't know how he'd take it. I really don't.
Maybe he'd be flattered.
I don't know. He might just want to find out more. I think the only thing that this my David has that I'm not sure entirely about our David is that my David quite likes getting out into the garden and picking flowers and vegetables. He doesn't like doing the gardening, but he likes picking the flowers and the vegetables. And I don't think our David does. So I think that there's a slight discrepancy there. 5 minutes and you'll have been here for 2 hours, Miss Crystal.
I usually only go an hour and a half at most. Oh.
So what are you going to do when you come out of this? Are you going to go and have lunch?
Probably. Go get me a snack, and I might get one more cup of coffee which it's almost 2 o'clock, but that's normal for me to be drinking coffee at 2 in the afternoon for me.
You addict.
That's this one that I've been drinking on during the live has only been my second cup today. I love my coffee.
I've been very good the past 2 days. I haven't strictly had coffee, but I kind of have. But instead of a choco mocha, which I normally have at lunchtime, but I make it with strong coffee, and I only have that one. That's it, one for lunchtime. The past 2 days, I've had gingerbread latte. Not so strong coffee, very nice, tasty coffee, but not as strong, which is kind of good. When I have strong coffee, I need to poop, and I haven't needed to poop with the latte, so all's good. I can't even finish one cup without getting jittery. When I worked in the office, I've had between 3. That's so bad. Such an addiction. Dear me. I'm very, very grateful that up until the meds that I'm on, I never had an addictive personality. So as much as I would treat addicts and try and help addicts, I could never empathize with them because I didn't understand how the mind works when it comes to addiction. I need, I've got to get. Didn't get it. Now, because I'm coming off of highly addictive meds, I'm addicted. I know it, and I know what it's like not to have them. And now I can empathize. Now I've got nobody to empathize with. But yeah, coffee addiction. Tut, tut, tut. Come on then, girl. Wrap yourself up.
All right. So I really enjoyed having you on today. It is my grandmother's yelling from the back of the house saying, I loved it.
Go and get your punnet of strawberries, girl. Punnet of strawberries, 15 cents a dozen.
Did you hear her? Something about the strawberries.
It's close enough. I'm sorry.
Well, I want to say thank you to everyone who has come in. Hi, Rosalie. I'm just fixing to wrap it all up.
No, it's not. Got 3 minutes yet.
Okay. Well, I'll stay 3 more minutes. Hi, Rosalie. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Rosalie.
Well, she just showed up.
Who's shown up? Who's come?
Yarn it out, Rosalie.
Oh, Rosalie. The amount of times where I'm just literally wrapping up, about to say goodbye, and a couple of people come in, and I'm like, hi, bye. Are we moving? Yes.
Hi, Tracy. I am live every Tuesday at 12 noon Central Standard Time and Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Rosalie. Hi, Beanie. Bye, Beanie.
Are we sitting down
It's
again?
Oreo's cousin.
Oreo's cousin. Apparently, Beanie's got a lot of. Karen said that. Who said it now? Somebody messaged me. Karen said Beanie's related to Milo, and Beanie's also related to Mozart, which is Noodly Poop's cat. Oh. And you've just said another one. My gosh, there's a lot of relatives about. Rosalie's in the Walmart parking lot. She needs an announcer. Car park announcer. That could be the next thing. Go out of the grocery store. No, parking lot. It's good enough. Parking lot. I have a Milo. You have a Milo too. Whose Milo was it? Somebody messaged me earlier and said Karen's commented on my video. Oh, Kaylin's cat. Karen said about Kaylin's cat looks like Beanie. American cousin of Beanie. She thought it was hilarious and had to tell me straight away. Sandy from Crochet A Canada. I think her cat is the same colouring too. Best live chat. Hilarious. Sorry, Tammy. Sorry. I feel sorry for your daughter. She knew what she was letting herself in for, and still she said, "Okay, yep, let's go."
And I'd have you on again. I don't go live tomorrow. Mama goes, "How about tomorrow?" I go, "I don't go live tomorrow."
Let's make it a daily thing. We'll make sure you lose your subscribers. You stop it. My button
All right.
does not need puncture. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I have enjoyed myself this live chat Tuesday, and I want to say thank you for being on my channel. It has been a wonderful, wonderful time. You have made me smile and laugh more times than I have in the last week, and now my face hurts right here really bad. So
Mine too.
thank you.
My jaw hinges are hurting.
So are mine back here. You're very welcome, Karen. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and having a blast with us today. And I may not go live next week. Not sure because
can't do it again next week. It's too soon.
No. I said I might not go live next week because me and Connie are supposed to go live together, but I'm going to be going out of town. So it just depends. But we're going to Louisiana, so I might have Connie right next to me right here. But we just got to work it out. So thank you, everyone, for coming. And I will see y'all later. Have a great day. Don't forget the thumbs up. And see y'all.
See you later. Peace out. Mwah.